So who likes free comics? Everybody likes free comics. Duh. Free comic book day. Hope everybody had a good one. Got here, it's a sketch I got last year, free comic book day. Local artist, Andre Moore. This really cool Nightcrawler in green color pencil. They didn't have that many local artists and stuff at the stores this year. I was kind of disappointed, but it was still fun nonetheless. Picked up a bunch of free books and picked up some new issues I had in my pull box for the past couple of weeks or month. It's been a little while. I did pick up one back issue, and two more. I consider them back issues because they're more than a few months old, but they still had them on the shelf. But 50% off back issues. My normal store, that's their usual deal. The second store that I went to, I don't go there very often. Their prices are kind of ridiculous. They had 50% off their back issues. I found one item there, and I picked up the two other issues. They were still on the shelf even though they're a few months old. But I did find out as I was leaving the first store, they had Laura Martin there, colorist for Marvel. Unfortunately, I didn't know that ahead of time, so I didn't have any books to take to get her to sign. And I didn't have the money to buy any more issues, especially any new stuff. I spent all the money that I could spend, and still pay bills and stuff. But I'll show off this one back issue that I picked up at the second store. Normally they don't do 50% off, so I had to take advantage. This is a Silverback from Comico, issue number 2. This is the good guy or bad guy, depending on how you look at it, from Grendel, the werewolf character. A little 3-issue mini-series they did for him. They had it marked for $3, which I would never pay. I found the first issue at the flea market for 20 cents, but for $1.50, that's a little more in my range. It's in really good shape, so I figured, what the heck, I'm picking up a couple of free books from them, might as well buy something. And I grabbed these 2 issues of the current Silver Surfer run with Dan Slott and Michael Allred. They've been really funny so far. I love Allred's art. That's the main reason I've been picking them up here and there. So I grabbed issue number 5. This cool cover with the Hulk. I was missing that one. I had 1 through 4, and then issue number 6, I believe. So I grabbed issue 5 and issue 7. Like I said, unfortunately these were still on the shelf, so they were cover price, but I believe they were doing 10% off. So not too bad. Got them a little less than cover price. And my regular store, got these out of my pull box finally, so I can get caught up. Black Science number 13. Have not read that yet, but from what I've heard from everyone else, it's the best issue so far. I'm really looking forward to reading that sometime later today. And these 2 issues I read last night. This story is freaking fantastic. The ending of this last issue blew me away. Advertising the next issue as a conclusion, and I can't believe what's happening. I don't know how they're going to end it. I got a feeling it's going to be pretty sad. But one of my favorite titles, Alex and Ada, issue number 13 and 14. They're on the run, as you can see. They've been discovered. It's the end of this book got me. I can't believe the way it ended, and I hope that's not the way the series is going to end with the next issue. But who knows? Not every story has a happy ending. And that was it. That's all the current stuff and the couple of back issues. Like I said, the second store I went to, their wall books, their Silver Age and their key books were 20% off, but their prices, they had like Thor 170, which I picked up at the flea market a few weeks ago for like $4 in, VG plus, fine minus, pretty good shape to me. I got it for like $4, 25% off. They wanted $25. So even with 20% off, I still paid way less than that at the flea market. So I just can't spend that kind of money on one book. I guess I could forego an entire flea market run, or flea market haul, to get one issue, but I don't want to do that. Call me greedy, call me cheap, I don't care. Did pick up some free books. I got most of the titles that I was looking for. I did miss out on a couple, but no big deal. They'll probably turn up here or there. I did grab this Divergence. I wanted to see what was going on with the Bat Mite, Bat Tick, Bat Bunny suit, whatever you want to call it. Also got Secret Wars #0, mainly because it's free. It has this really cool painted cover. Kind of reminds me of Alex Ross. It's cool to see what's going on with that for free. I got the all-new Avengers. I actually like that cover. It's a neat lineup for the team. So I don't know. I'm not gonna jump onto the series, but I'll check this out for free. Was really looking forward to picking this up. Stuff of Legend. It is a flip book with this Thanatos diver, which I don't know. I flipped through it. The artwork isn't super great. It's kind of big-eyed, manga inspired, I believe. Watercolor kind of feel. Not horrible, but not the best thing. But this Stuff of Legend looks pretty cool. I've got a couple of the other Stuff of Legend books, and they're pretty neat. So that was nice. Went ahead and grabbed the Overstreet Marketplace. I always grab these when I see them on Free Comic Book Day. The Bongo Free for All. It's got Simpsons. Always fun to read. Grabbed the Transformers Robots in Disguise #0 from IDW. Big Transformers fan, though don't particularly like this style. But doesn't cost anything. Take a look. Thought this was pretty neat. Scooby-Doo team up featuring the Super Friends. Reminds me of the show when I was a kid. Should be fun. And it's flip book with Teen Titans Go, which is okay. It's kind of funny. I like the old regular Teen Titans show that they had better, but it's good kid-oriented stuff, which I think we need more of. I also grabbed this Gronk, A Monster Story, mainly because a store that I go to, I don't like to give names of places out too much, but it's called Galactic Quest. The owner of the store and a local artist actually do this comic book hero cats for Action Lab. They actually write and do the art. And I've met this artist a couple of times at the store. He's pretty cool. His art is pretty good. You know, it's good. Another good kid-friendly book. But you know, I mainly pick it up, you know, because it's from the store. So. And then last one I got from that store, they let you pick up at least one copy of every issue that they have available. I got the Boom 10-year celebration. Did not know that Archaea was part of the Boom Studios line, but it's pretty cool. You know, it's got some Garfield, Peanuts, Mouse Guard, Adventure Time, regular show. Recognize that? I believe that's from the Labyrinth. Then the second store I went to, they were only allowing you to pick up 2 issues of the current Free Comic Book Day stuff. They had a table with some other things. Grabbed a couple of these, you know, bookmarks just for the heck of it. It's better than putting a piece of paper if you have to stop reading an issue. It's good to hold place. A flyer for a Northwest Georgia Collectors Club. It's in July. Who knows? May try to go to that. It's only $4 admission. You get $1 off with this, so might be interesting to see. But I grabbed a couple of posters as well. I grabbed this Angela. And it's got Spider-Man and the X-Men on the other side. And a Star Wars poster. It's on the other side as Darth Vader and Princess Leia. You know, like this Terry Dodson Princess Leia here, really nice. And of course, you know, Darth Vader. But the 2 issues that I picked up from there, they actually didn't have at my first shop, and they were 2 that I wanted to grab. The Tick, it's got new stories. Although he says spoons is not in the face. Just awesome. But you know, new Tick stories, definitely cool. And of course, couldn't pass up Bob's Burgers. I don't watch the show all the time, but I see it every now and then on Adult Swim. It's a funny show, so had to pick that up. And lastly, on the table they had with the other free whatnots, they still had a couple of copies of this free Avengers magazine. This seems to be, I flipped through it, looks pretty cool. It's got like the top 50 greatest Avengers stories. It's got some character rundowns, what they call the big 3, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America. And then it's got a rundown of other characters from Quicksilver and Hulk and Hawkeye. Some interviews and things. And, you know, got some, reprinting some old Avengers artwork, and talks about some different storylines, some of the villains. It's really cool. Really cool. And the last thing I picked up, I shouldn't have picked this up. I even said that a couple of times, and I couldn't believe my girlfriend actually told me, she said, go ahead and get it. Haven't seen it anywhere else. People were telling me that it was actually out of production. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it was. Maybe they brought it back. I don't know, but I have not seen this anywhere else. And on eBay, I'd seen it for like 20 bucks, 30 bucks, and just not gonna pay that for a new item. But they had two of these at the store, and I think they were running a deal because when he added everything up, it was less than what I'd figured up in my head. Maybe my math was just wrong, but I think they were doing like 10% off all the collectibles. So I got another pop figure, and probably be my last one for a good while. But I got the Alien Xenomorph. At the SE Comic Con, nobody had this. All the vendors that had pop figures were saying that it was out of production, and you know, they would be 20-30 bucks, but they had it. I think it ended up, they're normally $11.99, which I hate paying, but I think it ended up being $9.99, which is pretty cool. It's just a regular vinyl figure, not a bobblehead. Head does turn, but it's the Alien. It's the freaking Alien, man. It's one of the only pop figures that I really wanted. So now I'm down to just a couple that I actually want to grab eventually. So that was pretty cool. Tapped out my wallet, but you know what the heck, man. You work hard for money. If you can't spend it on something you like, what's the point? Didn't spend a whole lot. I think I spent like 50 bucks total on the day, between the flea market and the few things I got at the stores, and that's it. So I missed out on the Captain Canuck free issue, and I think the Inhumans, which I wanted to check out, and can't remember what else. There was a couple others that I wanted to grab. Oh, Fight Club, mainly because I think it had the flip side with the Goon, but that was about it. So got most of the things that I wanted, and a few other things that I just picked up. You know, they're free, so what the heck. And I got this cool Alien Xenomorph figure. Really awesome. So hope everybody else had a great free comic book day. I had a lot of fun. Looking forward to next year. It's always a great time. So yeah, until next time, everybody take care. And like always, keep reading your books or magazines, whichever. Until next time, y'all, take care. Later.